The countdown is on. Final race of the day, final race of the year in college rowing. And we're off. Once again, everyone's left the line cleanly. And it's California that's jumped into the lead. The defending champions have a half a deck on everybody else in the field who's pretty much level. California in the lead. Slight lead over now. Harvard and Brown with Princeton over in lane 1 just about level as well. Everybody's within a seat or two except for Wisconsin, who's dropped back about a third of a length. Over in the far lane, Princeton and Washington are making a solid push. It looks like Washington may have taken the lead from Cal. They've got 1 seat on Cal, 2 seats on Princeton. Looks like we've got Brown in the middle of that. They're just about level with Princeton. And right now it's Washington who has gone to the lead. It's about 1 seat. 1 seat difference. But beware of Bruno. Beware of Bruno. Here comes Bruno. Brown has moved up. They are not only passing California, they have passed Washington. It's Brown, the leader, as we cross 500, barely over California and Washington, and then 3 crews level, Princeton, Harvard, and Wisconsin, about 4 seats behind them. So settling into these good rhythms now, it still looks like Brown with a slight edge over Cal and Washington. 2 seats further back, it's Harvard beginning to surge. It's a seat now from Harvard back to Wisconsin and Princeton. Wisconsin charging, doing Torgy proud in lane 6 here. They're moving up. Washington now puts on a burst as we approach the Cooper River Boathouse. They have caught Brown. They have caught Brown, and they are now leading by about a seat. California is 1 seat behind Brown, and 3 seats behind that, 3 level crews, Princeton, Harvard, and Wisconsin. This is a great performance by 6 crews within half a length. 6 crews within half a length, Fred, as we approach the 1,000 with Seattle Huskies looking like they want to steal this one. It's a pretty impressive second 500 for them.
Well, indeed, I haven't seen this closely packed a final with 6 boats across in some time. Washington is getting a little bit more of a margin now, 4 seats on Cal, and then it's really up in the air for the next several places. Brown is still running in the hunt there. Harvard is starting to come up a little bit. Harvard had been at 37. We understood how patient they were the other day, and Harvard's starting to come up. But Washington has a good 6 or 7 seats now on Cal, and the question is, can they maintain their composure in the last 500 and hold off these charging crews? Cal is still ahead of Harvard. Brown is in 4th. Princeton a very close 6th here. Washington 7 seats up. Harvard's starting to come now. Harvard's starting to come. Harvard is up now in 2nd. They have half a seat, if you will, over Cal. And Brown has put up a great fight today in the middle 1,000 here. But Harvard is sensing it's time to go. They don't like Washington having quite this much lead. And Harvard's rating is now 39. Oh my gosh, they went to 39, and Washington so far is checking them. Washington 37, they've got plenty of gears. I can hear some screams out of the Washington boat. Can they hold off the pack? Wisco in 4th. Harvard still only 2 seats up on Cal. Princeton only 2 seats back on Brown. So will this be the Huskies' day? They are talking to each other in this boat. With 45 strokes to go, Washington has open water. 40 strokes a minute. It's going to be tough for anyone to come back against the dogs today. Harvard and Cal locked in a duel over in lanes 4 and 5. Bruno falling back. Wisco in 4th. Princeton in 6th. Washington leading the pack. Cal starting to come now, has another gear. About 20 strokes to go. Can Cal wind it up and spoil the Huskies' day like they did last year? Here they come. Wisconsin's charging on the far side. Wisconsin coming up. Can Washington hold on? California running in 2nd now. California ahead of Harvard. Wisconsin trying to catch Harvard for 4th. Washington's day. The Huskies will be 1st. Washington over the line. Then Cal would be my guess. Then maybe not. We'll wait for the camera to sort it out. Too close to call between Cal, Harvard, and Wisconsin. A very tight finish. Brown, I can assure you, was 5th, Princeton 6th. A lot of cheers and exultation in the Washington boat. They came back after that subpar semifinal when Harvard beat them, and they are the 2011 national champions.
Congratulations to the